Alrighty, PG-13 mature audiences only, and this is G.I. Joe 1983. And for that year, they made 33 figures. Ho ho ho. Now, I am missing a few for this year, but we do know which ones we have and which ones we need. And probably like most, you probably need the Cobra Viper. So we have 1983, we have Doc. And well, Doc came with a stretcher. And he did have a little weapon here. I have it over here somewhere. Little sidearm weapon. But he actually looks better with a little M16. And that does fit in his hand. These M16s they made for the vintage line work really well in the tight hands of the figures. However, Doc did not come with that little backpack. But he did come with a little stretcher. And usually the handles break off. And this stretcher also fits on the Dragonfly. So that's pretty cool. You know, you think they would have given Lifeline a stretcher as well. But they didn't. Next up we have Gung Ho. He's got cool tattoos. He's got a backpack, and he did come with this weapon here. Mine's a little bit worn. And as you can see, they have more than 5 points of articulation, except for his head was swiveled side to side. We don't go into the articulation too much. Also for this year, they had Mail Away Major Blood. He's a little bit dusty from sitting in the Terror Dome too long. But we have Major Blood here with his weapon, and I think that is his original backpack. And there is a Mail Away one for that year. He's also a little dusty. We gotta dust him off and bring him out. And we'll just put a little bit of light on there for them, just so they come in a little bit clearer here. Alrighty. However, Major Blood, well, his arm there, his arm was stiff. I guess his robot joint just sort of stiffened up. They could make another Major Blood with an arm that moves, or you can just make your own custom. Well, you know, 1978 they had Battlestar Galactica, and I do believe those figures had swivel battle grip, so G.I. Joe was not the first. Next we have Destro. I do have his black gun somewhere, and he does come with a black backpack like this one. This is from the weapons pack. I do think I do have it somewhere, so I'll have to look for that. Destro's head also moves side to side. It wasn't on the ball joint yet. And he's a little dusty too. He's got some cool little missiles for his things here. I don't know what these ones were. Maybe some heat seeker bullets. Yeah, I do think that because they made the crotches a little thinner, that the legs didn't fit in as properly as they should have. And that's probably the real issue with the O-ring figures, for their crotches breaking, but they also made them a little thinner. Now, my Cobra Commander here, I do need 2 crotch pieces, so if someone could donate one to me, that'd be friggin' awesome. Because this one is going, you can tell it's cracked there. And I did switch out his legs with the other one, but these ones are a little bit bluer. So, oh well. But my other one is my parts one. I just put a different crotch piece on them altogether, and that works. But as you can see, this is not the straight arm. I don't have the straight arm Mickey Mouse version. So, oh well. And they did make a new Cobra Commander, and I do have the Mickey Mouse one coming for the Sky Striker. But again, I'm going to tell you that these figures that Hasbro made are smaller pegs in the back, but the detail sorry, on this Cobra Commander is friggin' awesome. I love this look. This is actually just like the Sunbow animated series, but the weapons are too thick, so I don't recommend you using them for the handles. And well, I might get another Cobra Commander. I haven't decided yet, since Hasbro's been, well, a little bit too cheap. But anyways, you know, I do want to open that up, and this is my collection, so if I decide that I want to keep it in the pack or not, that's up to me. So we'll have the Hiss Tank driver, and he's also known as the Enemy. And I don't think he came with a weapon, but he should have. You know, they should have given him an M16, just like the Cobra officer had, but my Cobra soldier has it right now. He come with the Hiss Tank driver, and we will be reviewing that. And we will be talking more about the Hiss Tank as well in another video. So the 1983 swivel arm battle grip Cobra soldier and Cobra officer. I love the Cobra soldier, and I actually did get one again in 1985 with a hydrofoil. But we're trying to go through these a little quickly, and we will. But again, I do love Saboteur's weapon, and it did come in many different colors, so we will continue on here. And I love army building. Next we have Torpedo, and I do have his weapon somewhere. It's a black gun, but you know, this one silver looks cool too. He has flippers that are removable, a backpack, and this black and gray is just awesome looking. And I did play with one of these, or two of these. Could have had many of these, but this one's actually really nice. Super stiff joints. He was an awesome diver. Next up we have Snow Job, and he does have the Stalker's weapon. I think that's from 1989 Stalker. But anyways, it looks cool in his hand. You can also use the laser rifle, which many of these came with. But his skis and stuff fit in his backpack, and his poles also go on the side. So Snow Job looked pretty freaking awesome. Moving on, next we do not have the version 1.5 Snake Eyes, but I should have just kept one of my straight arm versions and just put his head on it, and then it would have looked like him. But I need that one. I need a swivel arm Scarlet. And I need a Viper Pilot. He's just a stand-in. The Viper Pilot has the silver on his crest. That's what makes he comes with the Viper. He comes with the glider. Next, I do have the swivel arm Stalker. He did not come with a backpack. He's freaking awesome. And we do have Short Fuse. We have the swivel arm one right here. But the visor, I think I need a different visor for him. Let's see if he comes in nice and clear here. And have a quick look. Now the mail away ones were one flag point and $3. So I mean, the price hike or price gouge is too much for action figures. Next up we have Flash. You know, they should have named him Zap because he's got a laser rifle. Zap. Oh. But anyways, he comes with a cool little backpack. He comes with a visor and a helmet. Short Fuse over here came with a motor. I have it on the other one. I do have another one somewhere. Then we have Wild Bill. I actually customized one. I painted his hat and hands black, so I'll show you that one after in another video. Then we have Grand Slam. I think that's version 3 or 1.5 version 2. The only difference is he has silver padding, which is probably underneath the red padding. You know, cool looking. Then we have Grunt version 1.5 with the swivel arms. Grunt also came with a little backpack. And we have the Grunt, the glider pilot. But we don't have any of the gliders. Moving on, let's see if we can fit all this in this video here. We have Duke and Airborne right here. And Duke came with a pair of binoculars, a cool weapon just like stalkers, and backpack dominoes. I think his backpack might be green, but I'll have to take a look. Airborne's pretty cool looking too. He was one of my first figures. Him, Doc. Well, I got like a few at Christmas time. Then we have Ace. Ace looks like he's going to space. Spaced out Ace. But Ace flies the Sky Striker. Then we have CoverGirl. Her hair, you know, they could have molded a ponytail. That would have looked awesome. Simple hair change. Give her a little bit of a smile on her face. She looked super bitter. Then we have Everybody Knows Clutch. General Hawk. And General Hawk came with the mobile missile system. And we all know Steeler. Steeler comes with an Uzi. And I have a bunch of Uzis. I just put them all in my snake eyes. And we have Tripwire. Oh, he's got little mines that come out of his backpack. Oh no, there's one missing out of that one. I'll have to find the other one. I did have another one and he actually disintegrated. He fell off the shelf and fell to pieces. And then we have the version Rock and Roll. I just put a modern weapon in his hand. Looks pretty cool. But Rock and Roll, you can pretty much put anything in his hand. Big heavy machine gun. Then we have Breaker. Let's see if we can fit him in here without creating more dominoes. Breaker, the 1.5 version. Yo, Joe. And last but not least, Zap, who I always just called Bazooka. And then he was replaced by Bazooka. We just got lazy. Let's just name him Bazooka. But anyways, this is the 33 figures for 1983. But we're missing 3 figures. That's Snake Eyes. And the Swivel Arm Scarlet. I need the Swivel Arm 1 version 1.5. And I need the Viper Pilot, who just looks like the Cobra Soldier, but with the silver emblem. And that is the 1983 action figures. So I will be talking about all of the vehicles that I do have and what I am missing. And I don't know why this should come in a little better here. But you can see clearly. These are awesome figures, and I'm trying to get the collection complete, but it'll take some time still. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Subscribe and share with others. Yo, Joe! Cobra!